Chapter 7, Heavy Hitters. Hopefully you're all having a great day. You look up from your computer as Aislinn knocks on your office door. You can't help but notice worry lines clustering at the corner of her eyes. What's up, Ash? Gabe wants us in his office. It sounds urgent. Okay, fine. First, are you doing okay? You didn't say much after Jacqueline whisked the only leads on your Nana's case away yesterday. Okay. I mean, I did have to scream into a pillow when I got home last night, but I'm trying to focus on the positives. Which are? The fact that McGraw-Byrne wouldn't have intervened if it wasn't something bigger at stake here. Still, let's make them regret sticking their noses in. That's a sentiment I can definitely get behind. You and Aislinn enter Gabe's office to find Gigi already waiting for you. Oh, look who the highly effective closer is dragged in. Drag. With that pay raise, I practically ran into your firm's open arms. Well, whatever the reason, we're thrilled to have you on the team. Gabe enters with a handful of case files and a cup of coffee. Ah, yes, I see you've crossed welcome our new head of entertainment law off the agenda. Where are we with the conservatorship case? About that. You and Aislinn exchange a look and give a quick rundown of the trip to Belbureau General. And then Jacqueline waltzed in, claimed that the orderlies are his clients, and got us put out of the nursing home. I should have seen this coming. How could you have possibly predicted that McGraw-Byrne would get involved? Aislinn flagged the situation with Martin before she left the firm. Marlin's a good name. He likes to wiggle away. He wouldn't have turned her down without looking into it and realizing there was more money to be made on the other side. Typical Martin. Did you hear anything about this when you were still at the firm? No. Whatever the strategy is, in this case, I didn't hear a peep. He kept me and Bao far away from it. I'm sure he brought Jacqueline in specifically so he could keep it quiet. Gabe eyes Aislinn, his gaze steadfast. Aislinn, this is your case. Do you have any other leads? Not yet. The frustration is evident in a sigh, and next to you can feel Aislinn cringe. Then keep in touch with Sorcha. She might overhear something at the nursing home that we can use. Trust me, you do not have to tell me twice. In the meantime, we need to keep working on building the firm. I have some big clients on my sides. It's a good start, but I'm not just talking about capital. We've got people talking about us. Now we need to show them what kind of firm we are, what we believe in, and who we stand for. Which is why it's time we took on some pro bono cases. Smart idea. It'll build our reputational capital. There are plenty of people in New York that with tender hearts and big profiles. This will lure them to us. And here I thought you liked helping people. I do, but this is a business, huh? Of course I do, but I like it even better when helping them helps us. He hands a case file to you and one to Aislinn. Then I expect you to have made good progress on these by the end of the day. What? No seat on the pro bono train for me? Not today. You and I are going to go through our client list with a fine-tooth comb. We need to keep as many of them as possible. You raise an eyebrow as you inspect your file. Is there a problem? No problem. She clears her throat as you tuck your case file under one arm. Actually, I think we should be able to pick our own pro bono cases in the future. Do you have an issue with the cases I've chosen for you? No, but leaving McGraw-Byrne was supposed to give us more freedom. I'd like to have some say in who I donate my time and expertise to. Do you feel this way as well, Quinn? Oh, I mean, if we're gonna go this way, sure. I don't have a problem with my case, if that's what you're asking, but I see Aislinn's point. We were brought on as partners, after all. Gabe raises his eyebrows and then nods. Fair enough. If we had more hands on deck, I would have given you the time and space to choose yourself. Next time, you'll have it. Thank you. Should we go and get started? There's one last thing we need to discuss. There's a gala tonight to honor Vidya Basul and Louis Chalozum's appointments to the New York Circuit Court. I plan to book our firm a table. A major league party on my first day? Hell yeah. It's more than just a party. It's gonna be to network. It's gonna be the networking event of the year. I'm guessing if we play our cards right, we could attract some new associates. And some new clients. This gala isn't just for legal scene. Politicians, CEOs, socialites, local heroes. The guest list is the who's who of folks we'd be told lucky to work for. So what we need to do to discuss the size of our bar table tab or our business card technique. Where we want to sit. There are still some VIP tables available, which would put us in the middle of the action and send a message to everyone to the gala. How much is that gonna cost? It's an investment, but I'm confident it will pay dividends in the run. Sounds like a no-brainer. But what's option B? A table at the back is a safer bet financially, but it won't make us look like a power player. New York is a town that values appearance. Well, this is why I went for the cunning option. Time and choice. And this is also very true, spend money, make money. It's like me as a content creator, I try and spend money, kind of like me buying God of War, right, the new one, to hopefully provide content, but also, because of ads and people who support the channel, eventually will come back and replenish that, you know? It's any business. It's every business. Welcome to Business and Economy 101. Just saying. If this is going to be our first official outing as a firm, we should make it count, especially if clients are watching. Plus, networking is always so much easier when other people come to you. Trust me, a few doses of liquid courage from the open bar and you'll have clients flocking your way. Shouldn't we keep things professional? Clients hire the lawyers they like. I wouldn't be too afraid to loosen up. And who can turn down a free top-shelf martini? Gabe shakes his head and pulls out his phone. Alright, so I'm booking a table for just the four of us, or should we throw Lucy a bone? Do you want to bring a first-year associate to a judicial gala? I know it's a little unorthodox, but if Lucy could charm Eli Byrne, she can handle whatever the New York elite can throw at her. It's nothing personal. I know Lucy's a star, but if you want to make a statement about the firm, turning up with such a junior member of the staff might make the wrong one. But now we're a small team. Let's turn that to our advantage. Sure, we might get a few snide digs from the bigger firms, but think of how we can spin it to clients and prospective hires. This is the entirety of my team. Your talents and or your business can't possibly get lost in it. Actually, that's not bad. You can have that one for free, I suppose. He grins and makes the call, booking a VIP table for 5. Is that so? Let me consult with my associates. What, did they sell out? Gabe hits the mute button on his phone. They have 3 tables available, one next to Astrid Peterman. The CEO of Green Tech? Winning her as a client would be a huge deal for the firm. The next one is Davis & Davis. They have high standards for their associates. Now, but any one of them would be a score for us. And one besides McGraw-Byrne, which means we'd get to enjoy Eli's face as we steal his associates from under him. No, we're leaving the old behind. If we can win over Astrid Peterman, both attorneys and prospective clients all over the city will be banging down our door. Agreed. Let's keep the wealthy horse before the cart. Exactly. Gabe secures the table and ends the call. It's done. Now go and get in at least a half a day before you rush off to get ready. A few hours later, your pro bono client taps nervously on the door of your office. I'm not sure if I'm in the right place. Jelani Muir? Come in. She takes a seat as you open her file. So, you're suing your boss at a car dealership for wrongful termination?
That's right. My boss said he let me go for tardiness, but I've never been late and he knows it.
It says here that you think it was retaliation for a staff walkout you organized?
And because the walkout attracted enough national press coverage that people started boycotting the business.
Tell me what happened.
Business hasn't been exactly booming this past year, so my boss decided to book Tad Masters for our latest commercial.
Isn't Tad Masters the right-wing news anchor?
If you could even call him that. I told my boss it made me uncomfortable, but he said that was good. Pissing people off would get us attention. So he booked Tad, and me and a few other staff walked out and protest that day. They filmed the commercial.
Let me guess, Tad talked about it on the air. You lean back in your chair as she nods in agreement, tapping your pin thoughtfully against her cheek. Delaney, tell me, how did your boss react to the walkout at the time?
He was annoyed at being short-staffed that day, but I gave him plenty of advance warning and took the day as paid time off.
So he granted you the leave. Do you have that in writing?
Yeah, we finalized it over text. He said it made sense that a snowflake would want a day off in the summer.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's clever. Can I see the text? She scrolls to her phone and hands it to you. The line in question is accompanied by a string of laughter emojis. His attorney could easily play this off as a joke. When did you get a sense that he was angry at you personally?
The day I appeared on the local news. It wasn't a formal interview. A journalist and a camera crew was waiting outside after Tad did a segment about us. I only told them what I wanted, or told my boss that I thought they were interviewing everyone, but I'm the only employee they showed it on air.
So they made you the face of the controversy. What did your boss say when he saw the segment?
Once he stopped swearing, he told me this was all my fault, that he could have known I was, or should have known I was trouble.
Did anyone else hear him say this?
Only his office assistant, Brenda, who also happens to be a sister-in-law.
And how long ago after that were you let go?
About a week.
Alright, we need to go to the media, argue our case, appeal to Brenda's better nature, get an ex-coworker to do some sleuthing. Appeal.
She's not going to testify against her brother-in-law. Their family's pretty tight-knit.
We're not going to ask her to betray her family. All we're going to do is ask her to tell the truth about what she heard him say to you.
And you think that'll work?
You'd be surprised how forthcoming people are when you ask them to do the right thing. Or at least how big an effect a subpoena or and a solemn vow on the Bible has on them.
Yeah, that would work on Brenda.
Aislinn knocks slightly on your door, interrupting your meeting.
Quinn, it's nearly time to get ready.
Smiled confidently at Delaney, stand offering her your hand. Don't worry, Delaney. We'll have this settled in no time.
I thought coming to a firm like this for help was a long shot, but you proved me wrong. Thank you.
Aislinn steps inside as she departs.
Sounds like your case is going well.
I think so. What about yours?
With the kind of lawyer she would actually have been able to afford, I know. With me, she's looking at a nice payout.
You wrap an arm around Aislinn's waist and give her an affectionate squeeze. That's my girl. I love hearing you back yourself.
I'm learning from the best. Speaking of knowing my worth, I thought I'd slip out and pick up something to wear for the gala. Care to join me?
Do we have time?
I plan to make it. You heard Gabe, this gala could be huge for the firm. We all want to make a good impression, right?
Diamond choice! Suit looks nice. But are you sure I can get a gala-worthy tux at the last second?
It's New York. You can get anything if you know where to look. Besides, I researched everything about this neighborhood as soon as we took the lease. There's a boutique right around the corner. Yay.
You walk a short distance from the office to a small, intimate boutique situated above an antique bookstore. A rainbow of formal gowns lines one side of the room, while dashing tuxes line the other. Looks gala-worthy to me. When are we supposed to meet, Gabe?
In less than an hour.
Okay, here's the plan. We get 10 minutes to make a short list, and then we try on the best of whatever pile we've got.
This isn't Thunderdome, Quinn. We can take a little time.
Yeah, but this is more fun. Ready, go! You laugh and race Aislinn through the racks until you have a pile of worthy of the change room. You hear Elson yelp as you fix your tie. Doing okay in the rash?
I'm okay, just trying to learn contourism and so I can get the stress on.
Contortionism, sorry. Well, now I have to see it.
Alright, fashion show time in 3, 2...
You swipe the curtain aside and step out to stand beside Aislinn in front of a floor-to-ceiling mirror. Wow. But why do you need a new contortionism if... What? I'm confused. What? And how would you get out of it? I'm saying... Contortionism. If you answer that, I'm gonna smack you. I still look good.
Wow, Quinn, you look like you're going to Audrey's.
I'm flattered, but... I've got nothing on you. You should find excuses to dress up more often.
No, thank you. I prefer the novelty of getting fancy.
Well, then I'm glad I get to witness it.
Okay, so we've got our picks.
Aislinn grins and checks her phone.
Gabe says the car's only a few minutes away. We should get going.
A short while later. You follow Gabe and Aislinn through a hotel foyer into the biggest room you've ever seen. Wow.
It's so big and fancy. I never thought I'd say this, but I might be underdressed. You can say that again?
Ugh. What? You thought a judicial gala would be held in a motel conference room? No, but that doesn't mean the logical alternative is a football stadium with gilding instead of yard lines. A small orchestra plays softly on a raised stage at the front of the ballroom, separated from you by a sea of gold-clothed tables sporting crystal centerpieces. The vibe's a little stuffy, but we can liven things up. Let's find our table. I want to make sure everyone sees how sharp we look tonight. Hey, you look good. You look good, old man. You feel all eyes on you, Aislinn and Gabe, as you make your way to your table. Even Calvin Colby glances your way, distracted from his conversation with a man you recognize as the police commissioner. That's a fine team you've assembled there, Gabe. Was there ever any doubt? Never. You always have been good at projecting the right image. Calvin's eyes linger on you and Gabe for a moment longer before he turns back to his conversation.
Was he being genuine or passive-aggressive?
Both. It's a unique skill. It is. What? What was he like when you two worked together? Exactly how he is now: slick, charming, ambitious, without ever seeming ruthless. Will he make a good mayor? I can't say, but his entire career has been building towards it, so I can only assume he has big plans for the city. But he's not why we're here tonight. No, but if you landed him as a client, basically, it would mean huge doors open for you. He continues leading you across the vast ballroom floor to the foot of the stage.
When you said the front of the room, you really meant it. Everyone's gonna be staring at us.
That was the plan.
Stop freaking out, Aislinn. Everyone should be looking at you and Quinn. You two are the hottest people here.
Ah, you won't catch me arguing with that. VIP donors, Ricci and Associates. Ooh, aren't we fancy tonight? You take a seat between Gabe and Aislinn and look to the next table. An older woman in a designer gown sits in a prime position, flanked by people who defer to her like a queen. You lean over to Gabe. Is that Astrid Peterman? The one and only. Try and catch her high tonight, but don't come on too strong. It's a long gala. Play hard to get with a Fortune 500 CEO. Got him. The fabled Ricci and Associates. I wasn't sure we'd get the pleasure of seeing you here tonight. Try not to punch him in the face. Try not to punch him in the face. You turn as a firm and see Martin standing over your table, eyeing the proximity of the stage with grudging admiration. I see you're doing well for yourselves. Tables in this section of the ballroom don't come cheap. Don't act so surprised, Martin. We launched with the best legal talent from McGraw-Byrne. I don't know that I'd say that. Evening, Martin. No one else to talk to? Believe me, I plan on being in everyone's ear tonight. I haven't even started my networking yet. I haven't started yet. The words of a true go-getter. Ooh, Martin glares at you, searching for a comeback. Very mature. I bet the quippy mouth of yours will work wonders on all the professionals here. My mouth does work wonders on people, Martin. I hope you experience what that's like someday. No, not with my mouth, damn it. Shaking his head, he glances at Gigi. Gigi raises a solemn glass in his direction. Martin, I'll say it's good to see you, but, well... You watch him walk away, making a beeline for one of the newly appointed judges. I never wanted to wipe the smirk off of someone's face so badly. The best way to do that is by dominating tonight. I want everyone talking about Ricci and Associates by the time the gala's over. What's the plan? We spread out and talk to as many people as we can. Woo potential clients and associates, make connections with judges, commissioners, opposing counsel. In short, make this count. Does that apply to me as well? Yes. Absolutely. You're part of the team, and I believe you're an asset. Prove me right. It's good. I'm used to saying, prove me wrong. Holy shit. I'll do my best. What's our brand? We're a law firm. An mostly unknown law firm. If we're all gonna split up and sell who we are, we're gonna need consistent messaging. Right. I already have a rapport with most of the people here, but you all should present a united front in how you approach people. Man, any ideas? We should be... Alright, I sat and thought about this. Friendly is nice and all, but it doesn't really make a reminder to people, right? We're trying to woo people, we're trying to make people intrigued by us, we're having people who want to give us a go. So it's either mysterious or confident. I'm sorry, friendly, but it just doesn't work for me. At least not in this book. At least I feel like it wouldn't. We should be confident. We're a strong team. We shouldn't be afraid to tell people. Bragging isn't my strongest suit, but I'll do my best. Sounds like a solid strategy to me. Now get out there and impress me. Gabe rises from the table, drink in hand. You watch him stride over to some stone-faced suit who grins at his presence. Gigi winks at you and Aislinn as she stands. Well, bet I can collect more business cards than either of you. You're on. Wait, what? This is now a competition? Everything's a competition, Ash. We're lawyers after all. She sashays into the crowd, instantly ingratiating herself into a conversation with a group of young associates. Well, wish me luck. You don't need it. Smile at Aislinn as you push her chair back. Well, let the games begin. I think I'm gonna need another drink. You'll be fine. Believe in yourself. The next hour passes in a whirlwind of introductions, small talk, and networking as you make yourself known to some of the biggest power players in New York. You find yourself nodding politely to a fancy socialite, while you have to wait to have a word with her date, wealthy philanthropist James Devonish. And that's how I got the hostess of Grassfeed to seat me without a reservation on a Saturday night. That's a surprisingly graphic story. It is, isn't it? Sorry, I didn't catch her name. Quinn Michaels. I'm here with Ricci and Associates. It's a pleasure. James Devonish. I'm here on behalf of myself.
He's so funny. You wouldn't expect such a rich guy to be so funny.
The pained smile on James's face indicates this is both a first and final date. Why does the name Reese and Associates sound familiar? Oh. Because we're a firm worth knowing about. I could be falsely modest, but the fact is, our firm has the strongest legal minds in the city. Ah, I remember now. You're the group who left McGraw-Byrne. A bold move. A necessary one. Once it became clear that we have a different approach to the law than McGraw-Byrne does. As a philanthropist yourself, I think you find our point of view much more congenial to your own ethics. You're speaking my language, Mr. Michaels. James takes a business card from his pocket and hands it to you. What do you say to a meeting next week? Does Tuesday work for you? You suppress a grin and pass him your own card in return. Tuesday's perfect. I'll follow up first thing in the morning. I'll look forward to it. You tuck his business card carefully away as he and his date head for the bar. That's one millionaire philanthropist for me. A tall man catches your eye as you scan the crowd for your next target. Quinn. Person that I think I had a relationship with, but I didn't pick the diamond choice with. Hello? What? We've seen this guy's face too many times. Henry. The prosecutor you met at Lex et Dordeaux shakes your hand warmly as you make your way to him. You should have known you'd be at a shindig. Heard anything you'd care to share? Just that a wily brand of lawyers struck out on their own and started the hottest new firm in the city. That's right, you went rogue, didn't you? How's it all going? Gabe hasn't said much. He hasn't told you? Well, allow me to fill you in. Setting up a new firm on the fly hasn't been easy, but it's been worth it. McGraw-Byrne wasn't the right fit for us anymore. I mean the caliber of cases you've been taking on. The gonads on you guys, and I'm not the only one who's noticed. But do you have a card with you? And I'll pass it on to anyone who needs a good attorney. You can't take your card out of its holder fast enough. That would be incredible. Thank you. He taps your card to his forehead in a salute. And don't forget, you've still got mine. Use it whenever you need it. An elbow nudges yours, and you look over to the playful eyes of Lena, the anti-Vuxer's attorney you faced in your years, senior associate. You literally can't even say those two words together because, you know, YouTube. Long time no see. Yeah, we just finished the book last week. She smooths the lapels of your suit as she admires it. Oh, you look criminally gorgeous. I'll back at you. I know. I'm not here to talk about me. Rumor has it Eli Byrne gave you the boot, but I have a hard time believing anyone with half a brain would fire you. That's oddly sweet. Don't get cute on me. Did you join Gabe's new firm by choice or not? Of course it was by choice. I can forward a copy of my resignation letter if you want. But McGraw-Byrne's a firm everyone's clamoring to get into. Why would you leave it for something so untested? Lena. Why are you really asking? For the record, talking in riddles isn't exactly inspiring confidence in your new firm. I'm just following your lead. But I don't need your help getting ahead, so maybe follow less closely next time. What in the hell is your thing? Lena studies your face for a moment, then looks over to Ricci and Associates' table where Gabe is chopping it up with the New York's finest. Look, Quinn, your pitch needs work. Shut up, I got one wrong, and it's because I just look at you and I just want to smack. But lucky for you, so do I. And buying a table that big tells me you're on the elevator headed upward. I want a ride. No. Wait, are you saying you want to work at Ricci and Associates? She grins and produces her card between two fingers, tapping it against your chest. Call me tomorrow, we'll set a meeting. Oh God, we have to work with you. Why? Why? I thought I was done with you. I seriously thought I was done with you. I thought we would just get you off our shoulders and go away, but god damn it. Shit. I'm so glad we didn't skimp on keeping our appearances up.
Am I though?
You wander towards the bar, joining the line behind a blonde man. He turns around, his gaze settling on you.
Hey, stranger.
Wow, I didn't realize you were here tonight.
I'm as surprised as you are. Martin didn't want the senior associates here, but Reggie insisted.
Good old Reggie.
I'm glad I ran into you, actually. I've been, meaning to get in touch for a few weeks now.
What about?
To congratulate you and Ash. Sticking it to Eli and striking out on your own the way you did. It took serious guts. I'm glad it looks like it's paying off.
Before you can react, Gigi bounces up and throws an arm around his shoulders.
Oh, we need to do shots for old time's sake. What old times? We went out for, after work drinks yesterday.
So you agree it was an eternity ago? You laugh and collect a drink, leaving them to it. Your gaze wanders over the room, eventually hooking first on Aislinn, then Gabe. By some miracle, they're both alone. This might be the only downtime any of us has all night. For no reason, this evening should be all about work. Says a person who's not a go-getter, damn it! So as you saw there, it said steamy hookup.
Yeah, you know me.
Although there will be another gallows, and by then we'll hopefully be established enough that networking is less of a priority. You take a sip of your drink and cast around for someone new to network with. Your eyes lock on one of the honorees of the gala, and she smiles politely. Congratulations, Your Honor. Can I get you a drink?
Vodka soda, and then you can tell me all about what Gabe Ricci's up to with his new firm of his.
Yes, ma'am. Later, you return to empty your table and take a seat, grateful for a moment of solitude. Glance over at the sound of someone clearing their throat. Astrid Peterman is staring straight at you. Oh, hi, Miss Peterman, isn't it? She smiles and picks up her drink, shifting gracefully from her table to yours.
Let's not play games. I think you know exactly who I am.
I mean, I did call your name already once, but, you know, sorry, I didn't want to be too forward.
I noticed. I think you're the only firm here tonight who hasn't tried to promise me their firstborns in return for my business.
All right, Quinn, play this carefully. Miss Peterman. You gotta play it cool. I wish there was a third option. Play it cool.
Well, when you find them, give me a call. It's so refreshing not being hounded. I'm willing to give you my business for a trial period, that is.
She sets a card on the table and returns to her seat. You tuck it away with a smile. Before you can find Gabe to give him the good news, someone else takes the seat. Quinn, you're looking even more handsome than usual. Oh, I hear I smelled garbage. Jacqueline, what do you want? Oh, don't be like that. I thought you and I were friends. What the hell gave you that idea? Fine. Then I at least thought we were going to be semi-respectful colleagues. We might have been, if I'd been willing to keep working for the snake that pulls your strings. Dramatic and inaccurate. No? So Martin didn't tell you to run down to Valbyra to represent those orderlies? He did, but he had no idea that I'm talking to you now. Then why are you talking to me? I wanted to pass on something interesting that I overheard. Go on. I heard Carl Goodall and Erica Carpenter talking about you. One of the names tugs at your memory, but you're not sure why. Who? He points out a man and a woman walking around the dance floor. They don't speak, they just eye people around them with suspicion. I couldn't hear what they were saying exactly, but I overheard them mention you, Gabe, and Aislinn by name, but not in glowing terms. It sounds like something you're working on has them worried. Who are they? Well, that's the thing that piqued my interest. Their ADAs are the most powerful office in the city, maybe the country. You watch the pair as they make their way towards the balcony. Why are you telling me this? Because it sounds sketchy and I'm not an actual asshole? Okay. You're just next to one all the time. It got me a little confused. Remains to be seen. He softens, looking more genuine than you've seen him before. Then maybe because I feel bad for what happened at Bell Bureau. I don't know my clients had anything to do with Aislinn's grandmother when I went to meet them. If you'd known, would you refuse to represent them? Honestly, I don't know. But I know I would have handled things differently either way. The apology is genuine, and so is the information. You stare after him as he walks away, trying to find Jacqueline's angle, but you come up empty. If anything, this could jeopardize his representation of the orderlies. Which means I should definitely look into... Well, it's back at the balcony doors, but the ADA's already gone out. Quickly, we step out on the balcony. It's not empty, but there are enough people that you're careful to keep to the shadows. You spot the ADAs standing at the railing and duck behind a column just at the nearest to look over her shoulder, clearly anxious. Carl, is this really the time and place to be talking about this? Someone might catch on.
Have you not been listening to me, Erica Aislinn? Tanaka's already catching on. Listen to this.
You hear a tiny recording of Aislinn's voice.
Hello, Oliver, this is Aislinn again. Aislinn Tanaka, granddaughter of Sorcha Flannery. You know, the woman you're supposed to legally be responsible for. Call me back and let me speak to her before I involve the authorities.
As you begin to wonder how the ADs have a message Aislinn left for Sorcha's legal guardian, you remember where you've heard the name Carl Goodall before. One of the orderlies mentioned him before Jacqueline arrived.
You don't know that's the same Aislinn.
It's definitely her. She turned up at Bell Bureau with Quinn Michaels yesterday. Which means that Ricci and his little crew keep digging. We're all screwed.
We need to talk to the boss right now.
You slide around the column as the two of them scurry inside.
What do a pair of ADAs have to do with Sorcha's bogus conservatorship? How high does this scheme go?
And how many vulnerable people are they hurting in the process? You ever want to punch someone? Belby, your scheme goes far higher than you expected. Will you be able to take on a scandal of this scale?
Yeah.
What do you think I am? Anyway. Without further ado, thank you all for watching. Much love and appreciation. I do thank you for watching. I do thank you for being here. And hey, it would even mean even more if you like and share. And subscribe for even more content. There is a big project that I've been working on coming up this weekend, so look forward to that. It will be uploaded probably on Saturday or Sunday. And it would mean a lot if you would tune in for it. But that's about it. So far, I'm enjoying this book. I do like it. Just, damn it, we have to work with Robin now. Robin's like one of those B-list actors, right? That just keep appearing in a show, right? And you're like, wait a second. Didn't I just get rid of you? Like, weren't you on that other show that they canceled? Like, what? Like, oh my god. Anyway. Oh god, now we got more Aislinn, or not Aislinn, but Robin to deal with, and then we got Aislinn's whole thing, and I wonder what's up with that. I'm really gonna have to sit and think about that sometime, what this actually means in the whole painted picture that we're seeing now. So maybe I'll have some thoughts about it later today, or you know, because I'll be doing God of War, the new one, and that'll be over on the purple. But I don't know. In the meantime, I'm gonna think about it. I'm really gonna sit and think about it, because I always like to predict things and be ahead of the game and everything else. And this is one that has me. I never really thought about it. You know, not even 1% brain power. So, You know, maybe it's time I sit and think about this one. I've just been going for the ride of this book. It's actually kind of fun sometimes when you do that, but now I need to know. So, without further ado, love you beautiful faces. Catch y'all later. Peace out.